Somaya Habibi, I swear that night we scanned the horizon with our eyes wide against the wind till dawn, until they dried. It was a small fishing boat, a small bright green dot on the night vision scope at first. A white crushed pomegranate that spread its fluorescent orange human seeds, babies, women, the elderly, into the sea just minutes later. I found your son's brown shoes soaked wet inside a plastic bag next morning. They didn't make it. Did he? I found your daughter's princess glove. Only the right one, though. Her plastic doll was missing one tiny red shoe. I found your mother's handwritten recipes, Somaya. All 6 pages of what's left over of your heritage. Wet, torn and curled around the edges, but intact. I've dried and kept them for the day you'd come back asking for them. Was it your husband's watch among the rubble and the driftwood that I found? Stopped at 9:30 sharp? Was it his weathered leather shoe? Were those his prayers through the rain and wind that we heard from the cliffs? The 99 blue beads of his misbah now crusted in sea salt and mud? Was that your medicine? Your bag was all torn. Your secret pains and ailments now scattered on the rocks, save for the ones you keep deep in your heart. Colorful pills for seasickness and headaches, for diarrhea and skin rash. Tablets for diabetes and high blood pressure. You've been prescribed 3 a day, 1 with each meal. But now, they all lie mixed up, and I don't know what's what to give you. I do not know. What is the right medicine, Somaya? What is the medicine for the heart? The heart, so it stops aching. What is the medicine for the mind, so it perhaps stops racing for a while? What is the medicine for this madness? Water seeps in and flows and floods my sleep, Somaya, every night. In my dreams, I'm only drowning. I try to call for help, but there's no voice left in my lungs. Just sea and darkness. I lie awake and long for peace, if for a moment. You do too, I know. And there was more, Somaya. There was a book I found, Learn English in 7 days, a plastic comb, 4 UNHCR registration papers folded together with all the faces on the photos pinched out. Another mother, her 3 children. There was a bunch of wedding photos. There was a child's toothbrush picked among the seaweed, a broken walking stick, a hand-sewn oar, and endless piles of baby clothes. But I don't have them all, Habibi. You see, each day, roaming gypsies and those ravens, just nearby farmers that pick boats apart for anything of value, would come around for the day's catch. And every week, the volunteers or the municipality would scour the beaches, removing the thousands of leftover life jackets, along with truckfuls of plastic and tons of metal and wood from the broken boats. Then, every few months, giant pits would be dug at the new municipal dump, and the mountains of coastline trash would be buried. Out of sight, out of mind, in periodic erasure. Along with them, the last traces of you, Somaya, and of your sons and daughters, and the rest of the obscure, faceless, nameless, border-crossing people like you. You have all been gone by now, God knows where to, while others have copiously been arriving to take your place. And I remember, I had written something long ago, long before our lives ever crossed paths. At every threshold, you lose something. You lose your shoe, your passport, part of your identity. Each border claims your given name, your certainties, your dignity, your only child, your mother's kiss upon your forehead, 10, 20, 90, 180 days of your life itself. But if you can just hold on to that last one by any chance, that belittled, soaked to the bone and battered life of yours, then, once you've reached the other side, you will find out you have forever let go of all of your fears. Yesterday I thought I needed all those things, Samaya. You did too. Today we are taught the bitter, blue-lipped way that we do not. Piece by piece our former lives are pulled away from our spine, yanked like chapters of a book we are reading on the run. All that will be left in the end is our own hazy version of what maybe took place between the lines. The more I struggle to hold on to my worldview, onto my two birthright bestowed citizen eyes, my middle-class years, to snuggle inside my barely passing for Western white skin, to comply to my biometric burgundy passport, the more they slip away from me. The more they do, the more I let them do so. Being someone new, never looking back, Zarif told me one day 3 years ago. Every border you cross, someone dies. Someone dies in you. And you create yourself from the beginning, and you move on like that. You have to learn how to forget. I don't even remember who the first person in me was anymore. There have been many, and I don't even know who the real one is now. Let's forget about this now too, Joanna, shall we? Samaya, from all this, I only have the smuggled stories from the shore to prove it happened. Stuffed in my pockets, wrapped on my torso, deep in my stomach, swallowed. My mouth is numb, my love. My heart thumps raw and full in my chest. My lungs are burning. I want to speak, but how to explain to others what you taught me? That cold feels like heat, and death seems like sleep. And that all this is real. It's not a movie, it is real. Behind the tempered glass screens that display your plight, you're real too. A human being awaiting permission to be and feel again so. You pass me your child as you perch on the sides of that boat. You pass me your only bag. You give me your hand and I catch it. You step out, you tell me, thank you so much, thank you. The only word I hold on to from your language is sabr. And that's all I answer. Sabr, Habibi. Endure and be patient, my friend. Until we meet again.